Updated title. All right, everybody, welcome back to the Sooner or Later podcast. I'm your host, Joey, and this week for episode 116, we're talking Halloween Ends. Directed by David Gordon Green, written by Paul Brad Logan, Chris Bernier, Danny McBride, and David Gordon Green. Based on characters by John Carpenter and Deborah Hill. Cinematography by Michael Simmons. Edited by Tim Alverson. Music by John Carpenter, Cody Carpenter, and Daniel Davies. Production companies are Miramax, Blumhouse Pictures, Tranca's International Films, and Rough House Pictures, distributed by Universal Pictures, with the release dates on October 11, 2022 at Beyond Fest and October 14, 2022 in the wider United States, with a runtime of 111 minutes and a budget of $20 million on its opening weekend. It's currently sitting at $58.4 million with a co-release in theaters and on Peacock. I almost called it The Cock. Halloween Ends currently holds a 40% on the tomato meter with 156 reviews and a 50% audience score with 1,000 reviews. And I didn't look up the Metacritic, but I'm looking it up now. And a Metacritic score of 45% with 38 critic reviews and a 4.7 user score with 119 reviews. But all of that to say nothing, because the only people's whose opinions matters are ours. And we're going to have a timer on the clock of 10 minutes. No spoilers. Eric, start us off.
First of all, I think this is the weakest arc of the whole Halloween series. Personally, I think the
Of
Thorn
any timeline,
trilogies,
you mean?
Any timeline. I think the Thorn trilogies, when they brought in that little girl who somehow had a connection with Michael, that's when shit was hot.
Those are the worst movies, though, I'm pretty sure. Rating-wise, those are the worst movies, so go ahead.
But saying that, Jamie Lee Curtis, she kind of a baddie.
Kind of a baddie? She a major baddie. Baddie alert. Wee-woo,
Baddie alert. Horny alert.
No. Bonk. I need a bonk. 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 James, I think you're the other. I think you're more experienced with the Halloween franchise than I am, because I haven't really seen the ones from the noughties.
Okay.
Do you also agree that this is the worst trilogy of Halloween movies?
I mean, are we not counting Rob Zombie or?
No, we are. What? No, those count.
No, we are, but those suck.
I think those are the worst. I think those are the worst.
Those
They're
are the
terrible.
worst. Yes.
Even if he had a third movie, Rob Zombie would have completely made it dog shit, because he's a shitty director.
I think this is the second worst, because when they revitalized it, it gave the fans false hope, because for like the last movie was I'm not gonna talk about this movie yet, but the last movie was not very good. So like it was like, oh, okay.
Go ahead.
I don't like how the last movie fucking ended. It was so random to me at the time. But I do like how this one ends.
I also like how this one ends. I'm gonna spoil it. You still clicking the spoiler review. My favorite part is the ending. Last 20 minutes.
I was like, this is what they should have been doing.
I don't like
Go ahead.
I don't like some of the character choices they take with the granddaughter in this one.
No, they completely butchered her character. They took a fucking gun to
they
the back of her head and shot it.
literally ruin her.
Yeah, she's
character.
awful.
Yeah, they found a way to make her just useless. Like, and everything, like, you would like when I watched the last movie, I was like, oh, okay, they're probably, what she.
You're
she's,
cutting
like,
out
the
real
next
bad.
Oh, you're
big
cutting
thing
out.
I'm assuming is gonna happen. And in this movie, I mean, I don't know. Like, I just
Eric, your face. You cut out real hard, James. All we got
Hey,
was,
so-
and in this movie, I don't know. That's all we got from your little review there.
yeah.
Oh no! Hey, James, tell people to get off your Wi-Fi, man.
Yeah, you better tell them to stop downloading the prawn. So I mean, like, I like this
But the
movie
thing is-
better than Halloween Kills. It's not better than Halloween though. 2018 Halloween is definitely the best of the trilogy. Of the quadrilogy, though, the original
Diana is
Halloween.
dying.
Oh no, we know. We got that. I think the first Halloween is always going to be the best Halloween. They've never toppled it. Yeah, they've never toppled it. And even to this day, so my old I'm not going to use his name. I'm going to get better about not using the kids' names. My oldest son watched it. He's 9 years old, and it scared him. He was hiding behind his fingies and shit. He was like, "Oh fuck! Oh no!" They stick him up under the walls and shit. But like, and then the 2018 Halloween was like a good revitalization. I just don't know how they floundered that shit, dude.
The 2007 and 2009 Halloween, those are the Rob Zombie ones, right?
Correct, and those are doo doo nut.
Okay. Yeah.
Though apparently
And then
fans
the
like.
random,
Go ahead.
the random H2O in Halloween Resurrection. Those
Were
are
98 and
those-
2002.
yeah, and those take the Halloween 2 lore.
Correct. Yeah, because they're still related. And then 4, 5, and 6 are their own trilogy, right? That's the trilogy. That's the Thrawn trilogy you were talking about.
That's the Thorn trilogy. Yeah.
But man, I just don't understand how they fucked this up. I mean,
Well, the thing is, it's because they introduced that random character out of nowhere.
yeah.
This random kid.
And they did so good in the first movie and the second movie, having all the major players be old characters from the original movie. And in this movie, they introduce a character who has no ties to anybody, and it's
Yeah.
so fucking random. The whole time,
Who's
it's
toxic.
like, hold on, spoilers. Don't spoil it.
Oh,
I think that's a pretty major spoiler. I might bleep you on that one because, like,
I mean,
what? The only trailers I've seen are the one where Laurie and Michael fight. It's like the
Okay,
quick
that's
trailer, right? So
that's true. You're right.
I don't know nothing other than she's gonna almost get her hand chopped up in the fucking garbage disposal. That's it. And I think that,
which we all dread about.
yeah,
Am I
I
gonna
mean,
turn on my shit, dude? I'm always like, oh shit.
that is like a major fear. It's like, oh fuck, my hand. That's it. Or if you drop a spoon down there,
Oof.
you got to get the tongs in there and try to pick them out.
Now, were the kills brutal enough in this movie? Do you guys think?
Fuck yeah! Are you kidding me? I'll let James say his piece too, but there's one in particular that I was like, oh my god. I don't even know if James can hear
The
us.
junkyard
Okay.
ones get wild.
Those, you know which junkyard one I'm talking about, though. That one is particularly wild.
Yeah.
That's brutal for no reason.
Yeah.
There are other kills too, though, that I'm like, did we have to do them like that, though? But yeah, the junkyard ones were really good. I thought that those were the best kills of the movie. No spoilers, I don't think.
It's that last one you're probably thinking of is the one that I thought.
Second to the last one.
Yeah.
Because the last one is also pretty brutal, but the one before that is very brutal. It's like, that's some medieval torture shit.
I mean, it's also started off with
Yeah.
a pretty brutal kill.
Yeah, but that was off screen.
Yeah.
Oh, the movie started off with a brutal kill?
No,
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
I was like, what the fuck?
It's like Whiplash.
It really is. Yeah, I didn't think the movie was gonna start off that hot, but it started off
Yeah,
hot.
one second you're, clowning, next second you're not.
And next second you're getting clowned on, dude. What else? The directing is fine.
There's no way you could expect that because it was so random.
It really was, but that sets the tone for the whole movie, though.
It's random.
Yeah, the whole movie I feel like feels like the opening just stretched over an hour and 30 minutes as opposed to the 18 minutes that it was. Which I guess is good. You know what you're getting right away. Yeah, I think the movie almost felt a little too, it was at times too generic and too all over the place for its own good. Like it should have been one or the other. You know what I mean? I don't know if you guys felt the same or not.
Yeah. I was just like watching it. I was like, man, this franchise really should end here.
If it doesn't,
they should be done.
Could you imagine if they're not? It would just, if they're not though, it would just take place in a different timeline, wouldn't it? No spoilers, of course.
Yeah.
But this movie
At this point,
is Halloween Ends. So they would just have to jump over, right?
Going to this, I was like, okay, the next movie would be a reboot, soft reboot type thing based on the title.
But would we even want a soft reboot? I feel like just take me back to one of the other ones where he's not dead yet. Because in any of the other timelines, Eric, is he dead already?
I think Resurrection, he comes back to life because he's resurrected.
Yeah.
But I want to say at the very end, they hint that he's still alive.
Right. And then what about at the end of the Thorn trilogy?
I can't remember how the Thorn trilogy ends. I want to say he's still alive in that one as well.
So look, we could jump into a different reality. Maybe
the only one he's not alive in is in Halloween 3, Season of the Witch, because he's not in that.
No, but it does take place in the same universe, doesn't it?
It's a completely separate.
Yeah, it's just in a different. It's just in a different city that all that shit's going down in. So, would we rather a soft reboot or a continuation from a different trilogy?
I think it'd be interesting if they do a continuation from a different trilogy.
Yeah, James.
Give it 5 years and then we'll see.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna put it down in my calendar, and I'm gonna ask you from 5 years from now, in the middle of a random interview. I'm like, oh, by the way, how do you feel about a reboot right now? I think I'd rather see it from a different trilogy too. Stop fucking rebooting this goddamn franchise. But that is the timer that you're hearing. So to finish it off,
they should reboot Season of the Witch.
They should just go with that and just do an anthology series and be done with this shit. Like, fucking be done with Michael Myers. Just be done with them.
It worked for Prey, so it can work for Halloween.
That's true. But to end it off, we're gonna give it a thumbs up or a thumbs down. How we feel about Halloween Ends. 3, 2, 1. Oh shit! Oh no!
To the side.
Oh! All right, everybody. So we got 2 thumbs down. Oh, and 3.
No, I'm just give it a in the middle.
I mean, realistically, if we're doing like in the middle, it's like this. I'm starting to come up towards the middle, but there's just too much wrong with this movie. Like I'm Mine's here.
1 degree up.
All right, everybody. So you got 2 thumbs down and 1 thumbs in the middle. So that's our quick spoiler-free review of Halloween Ends. If you want to see our spoiler full review, go ahead and click that box in the top left-hand corner that says click here for spoilers. Other than that, though, we love you guys. Bye. Damn, James didn't even want to say bye, dude. That's fucked up.
Hey, do you want to hit a B right back? I'm going to try closing this and reopening this and see if it makes a difference.
Yeah, sure we can. I mean, we can just vamp while you go. It doesn't, since we're on a live stream anyways.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that is true. All right.
We'll be all right. I'll fix it. I'll fuck it up. Oh my God, where's Eric?
Oh no.
No. So go ahead.
So Reddit gave it a 4
out of 10.
Yeah, as a mean of 4.28.
I mean, that tracks with the Metacritic, and I think it tracks with Rotten Tomatoes also.
Yeah.
So it's okay. Hold on. Wait. Gotta add Discord. Boop. Say something.
Discord.
Okay,
Boop,
we're good.
boop.
We're good. Oh fuck, he's back. All right, we're back. I mean, I feel like it tracks though. We're in spoilers now, so we're allowed to talk about it all we want. Yeah, I mean, it's probably a 4. Which sucks because I thought Halloween Kills was gonna be my least favorite. Like, and I saw right before watching the movie.
Yeah.
I watch a YouTuber, Ryan Hollinger, and he does like horror movie like video essays, and he was like, I hated Halloween Kills, but I actually kind of enjoyed Halloween Ends. So I was like, oh, this movie might do something. This might not be that bad. And I was like,
he's wrong.
I mean, there are enjoyable moments of Halloween Ends. Not that I think there's more enjoyable moments in Halloween Ends than there are in Halloween Kills.
I just don't understand where it's like they're like almost trying to set up another movie and then give up on it, and then are just like, all right, let's end this movie. Like I was like, oh, are
you
they
think
setting
they
up
were
a
trying
new
to set
villain?
up another movie?
After
But when I'm
this
watching,
one?
I was like, what's the point in introducing this character? And you're almost having it. It's almost like the way they did it. I think it's in Jason when they did it, where like someone else gets the Jason power type thing. And I was just like,
No, that's a little
That's
different.
where they're going with this.
That's like a
But-
specific Jason movie where they eat his heart. Or no, his demonic soul is in a heart, and then it comes from the heart and crawls into your mouth, and then he can control your body.
Hey man, spoilers, dude. Come
Man,
on.
you're not watching fucking Friday the 13th Part 7, Jason Goes to Hell? Shut up.
I mean, all of them did that shit. Freddy
You'll be
even
alright.
did it with the demon stuff or whatever. Like, this is not exactly this, but this was like some weird, I look in your eyes, and now I opened up
Well,
your
the thing
darkness,
is-
or my eyes are your eyes.
Well, they
For a second there, I thought they were doing the Thorn thing because the little girl had a special connection with Michael, and I was like, "Oh shit, are they bringing that lore to this world?"
I mean,
and see, but that's
'cause,
what I
like,
didn't want.
What?
why
Like,
not?
why
You
would
didn't-
we want that? They've done it already. Like, it's.
I
And
mean,
that's why I
but-
also
I thought it was a nice
they've been
callback.
doing.
Like,
Yeah.
like I guess.
Mm.
Because these
But-
movies are just full of callbacks, though. That's all they
Yeah.
are, is just callbacks.
But at the same time, yeah, why introduce this random Corey dude?
Like, at least in that one though, they're related. Like, and there's like some more
it's-
reason behind it.
I mean, there's a couple different things, though, right? The whole theme of this whole trilogy is like what outside influences can do to you as a person, right? So like, and it comes to a head. It comes to the climax in Halloween Kills when they kill that other like mental patient who they thought was Michael Myers, and it was like they were just so whipped up in a tizzy that they were like,
Mhm.
we have to just kill anything that looks like it could potentially be Michael Myers, so we're gonna fucking push this dude out of a fucking window. And then in this movie, it kind of looks at a different side of it, where now that they don't have anywhere to place their aggression, everybody is looking for like Michael Myers, right? So like essentially they push this kid over the edge, is what they're saying, which I don't like and I don't agree with, but I understand the story that they were trying to tell, even if they did it really fucking poorly. And it's supposed to be like him and Laurie are two different sides of the same coin, right? Like she is, and he says it as much. This movie is super heavy-handed. He says it. He goes, well, you and your grandmother, you guys are the heroes. Like, you know, you guys are the positives that could come out of something like Michael Myers happening, where you guys are survivors and you've thrived and you've moved on, and I'm the negative. When everybody, like, you know, everybody thinks that I'm evil just because they've seen evil, they automatically assume that I am that evil, right? And it kind of pushes him over the edge. It's nothing, and I don't think it's like anything magical or whatever. Like, I think it's still grounded, but like he looked into the eyes of a killer and was like, I could probably be a killer. I think I got it in me. You know? Like, they didn't do it well, and it's not good, but
Yeah,
like that's
the
what
thing
they
is,
were going for.
Michael should have killed him.
Maybe he looked at him though and
Why?
was like,
Why?
he's got eyes of a killer. He got those little doe killer eyes.
See, but I don't know, like, because they make it where it's like I was I was like, oh, does Michael have like this power? This way he can't die. There's like something, and it's just
No, he's just super resilient. He's a linebacker. You know, he would have been a professional football player if he wasn't fucking crazy. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Like-
I don't know. I just found the whole thing stupid, and like
No, it is
'cause I think-
definitely stupid. I agree with you. I'm not going
Yeah.
to to
But-
bat for it. But
correct. I get what you're saying. I see what they were doing. I get
Yeah.
what they were doing. I don't like it, but I like
Yeah.
you said, I get it. Like because my biggest thing about the last movie, where like when I really think they should have killed the granddaughter. I think that would have set a better.
she
stage.
literally
like,
got stabbed in the fucking spleen. Like she got split
Yeah.
open like a pig. She should have died.
and the fact that they like saved her character to do this in this movie was probably the worst thing, because I was like, oh, okay, she's gonna be the new like hero, like, you know, you're saying that perfect, because if not, why not just kill her? And they would went against tropes too. Like, I understand they kill her actual daughter, but I was like, man, if you killed the youngest generation, like that would have really like did, you know,
Well,
like terrible things to Lori. But instead they save her to have her just be stupid this whole movie and be just lustful over old boy she met like a week ago.
But she's
but
also
they needed
go
a
ahead.
character for Corey, so they were like, okay, guys, what are we gonna do? We can't have the mom hook up with Corey. Let's just have the granddaughter hook up with Corey.
But like I could see why she would make bad decisions like that, right? This is like a guy who also has been through something super fucked up, also kind of a pariah in society, right? Like a leper almost, because people are nice to her, but she's still a fucking freak. Like,
Yeah.
you survive this fucking force that just murders everything it touches, right? So like she still has this air of a weirdness around her, right? And now this guy doesn't think she's weird. He likes her a lot and he makes her feel normal. So like I can understand it. Like I could get why she'd be acting stupid. But like it's just so weird after the second movie to treat her like that. If that had happened in the
Correct.
second movie, it would have been different. Like
Yeah.
but it just didn't. I mean,
Like,
it kind
I
of did. I don't know. It was really weird.
I
because
I
she's
get
too
the
old
aspect
for
of
that.
trauma. Like,
Yeah.
I get trauma, and I get like, okay, she's acting out of like trauma, sure, but I'm just like, it's still messy. I think it's a waste of a character, and I think like there's just other ways they could win about it, and I just don't like what they like. Her character just feels just diminished, and it's just like, and even Lori herself, where it's just like there's moments where I'm just like, I kind of hate what they're doing with this character.
Really?
Like,
I thought Laura was
Yeah.
fine.
I thought the redeeming, I thought the redeeming arc she went through was cool.
So
I
what
mean, I
didn't
think
you
the
like
end
about her?
the end is good. I think everything leading up to it, like, and I understand like she's playing tricks or whatever on the guy, like, so I don't think like the suicide thing is real, but like it's
Oh, no,
it's
she
just
says as
overall, yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. But I just think like she's like kind of like, I don't know, it's kind of whiny. Like I felt her character was, and until the end,
At what part was she whiny?
everything with the granddaughter is just like their relationship. I think is just not great. Doesn't come over well, and
Really?
yeah, I don't like it.
That's
I think
strange.
like those.
But she was
'Cause it's
being for
just-
most of the movie she's being loving. And she's just like
Trying to be
asking questions
protective.
about this guy. Yeah, she's just being like protective.
Yeah, I don't know.
So
It just
which-
to me like
Which part was
What?
like this was the whiny part, I can't stand this part? Cuz something had to have triggered that thought, right?
yeah.
So I'm interested to hear
I'm-
what triggered it.
Yeah, like a direct, like an actual. Okay, hold on. I'm trying to think of an exact scene. I guess you would say. I don't know. I don't know if it was just the vibe of it or just like the way the movie was going, where I was just disappointed. So every little thing was just like,
I think it's that.
I don't like this. I don't know, because I don't feel like until the end, Lori even feels like that dominant of a presence that I wanted her to feel like.
Well, I mean, the marketing was all fucked for this movie. Because they were like, no, this is it. They're going to duke it out. This is going to be the fight of the ages. And the fight is like 3 minutes long. and then
And it's
she-
not even,
yeah, like,
yeah,
and- yeah,
and
so I
he's
don't know what it is,
basically
it
dead
just-
already.
Yeah, and I mean, especially too because like, well, there's a few other things too, because like Michael Myers himself even getting beat up by Corey at several times during the movie doesn't make
Yeah.
sense.
That
Yeah,
I
I didn't get
audibly
that
was
either.
like, bro, this dude's a fucking killer. He's been straight
Yeah.
fucking murking fools for the last 50 fucking years.
Sure, he's old, but like,
I think
no,
I think the
that's not
only
an excuse.
reason you're supposed to assume that like oh, he's weak because of this is because they don't find him until 5 years or 4 years after what we saw in Halloween Kills. Halloween Kills took place in 2018. And they say that it was 4 years ago that the killings happened. So it's current day 2022, and he's been living in a fucking hole, eating rats, I would assume.
And you could say, like, because he hasn't killed, his lifeblood is diminishing.
That's what I was thinking. Because once he killed that one dude, he was like,
yeah,
yo, I'm fucking tight.
See, but I don't like how they almost weren't picking a lane when it came to some of those scenes. Like everything in that tunnel where I was like, is this magic or is this like real life?
You might be the only one who assumed it was magic. I didn't think it was magic.
I thought it was, I don't know what you call the thorn, like the connection that little girl had with Michael.
That was magic.
Yeah.
You also thought it was magic?
Well. But then I was like, wait, no, this is just some other thing.
So there's a line when we're going to the radio station that references like a French saying, which is essentially when you stare into the void will still stare back into you. And essentially it's just saying like it'll drive you crazy if you think about crazy shit, right? So like they say it as much as like, no, he looked into the eyes of pure evil and it turned him evil.
Was consumed by it.
Right, yeah, because he was already crazy. Like, what the town had did to him up until this point.
I guess, Laurie does explain that. He's like, it's always been there.
Yeah, right? Yeah. So, like, I wouldn't call it... I mean, I've never looked in the eyes of someone who's pure evil. Like, I've never, like, looked into the eyes of, like, a Jeffrey Dahmer type or something like that. But who knows? There could be, like... Or, like, a Charles Manson type, right? There could be evil behind those eyes. And it could... I mean, people talk about, like, being around them and it gives them, like, the heebie-jeebies or whatever. So it could be just the same thing. That this dude was already nutso. And then he looked in the eyes of this killer and he was like... Fuck it. This was my sign from God.
He does have, like, the makings of a serial killer, right? He has an abusive home.
No, you think his mom's abusive? I think she's just a hover
his mom was a piece of shit.
No, she was just a hover.
I mean, she was that's not the first time she hit that boy.
No, I think it was. She like the way that she reacted to herself hitting him. I think it was the first time she had ever hit him.
She hit him and kissed him on the lips. So I'm like, she physically and sexually assaulted this poor boy.
I was hoping she didn't do that. I was just trying to hope that she didn't, because the dad was right there, and he's like, "Yeah, you like making out with your mom, dude." Like,
shit, the dad's the best character in this movie.
Yeah, and he gets done dirty.
So dirty. After trying to be a hero.
Is he the best character in the movie, though?
Dude, his one-liners, he has like 2 lines. They're so good.
He really does only have 2 lines. I guess it's hard to fuck somebody up when you only give him 2 lines.
Correct. He had little to work with, but he killed it when he was on.
And then he got fucking wrecked. He got fucking domed. He got 360 no scoped.
I thought that kid was Michael Imperioli's son, but it's not.
Wait, who
doesn't it look like the kid, like the guns, the Benz? I thought he was
the
Michael...
fucking band nerd.
Yeah, I thought it was Michael's Imperial. How do I say his fucking name?
I don't know, dude.
Michael Imperioli, Christopher, Chrissy.
Oh, okay.
Oh, no, okay. I get what you're saying.
Totally
I don't
wrong.
see it, but I get what you're saying.
Dude, I was like, is that him? Is he an actor too?
No.
I didn't even kind of think that.
Me either, but I'm here for it.
What I thought was weird, though, was like this guy is like he's like in college age or like almost like he's like an adult, right?
He is 21 years old the night that he accidentally kills that kid, and it's 3 years later at the start, or well, it's 3 years later when we see him riding his bike to work. So he is now 24 years old.
So why are these high school kids
bullying?
Why these high school kids keep calling him a kid and then beating him up?
So the kid part,
small town mentality.
Yeah, the kid part threw me off. I was like, dude, he's not a kid. He's literally bigger than all you guys. But I mean, they were just beating him up because they're pieces of shit.
Yeah,
I mean,
but like them calling him a kid though really bothered me.
It bothered me too. That was one of the ones where I'm like, nobody caught this. He's like older than them. They literally asked him to buy them alcohol. But also, who gets beat up by fucking band nerds? Like,
yeah.
whoop their ass, bro. You're so
these nerds
much.
are built different, dude. Come on.
When he gets the knife smacked out of his hand, though, I'm like, dude, this guy's no fucking killer.
He wasn't even holding it tight. Like, he had to have been daintily holding it for it to get knocked out of his hand like that. But then, like, we literally see him kill that old man. He turns that once he looks into the killer's eyes, he's like, I'm a killer now. I'm gonna stab this band nerd in the face with this fucking drumstick.
So, like, Michael doesn't actually see those flashbacks then?
No. I think it's I mean, who's to say that? I mean, but like, it could be in his Michael's not seeing that. No. You're seeing flashbacks happen through the lens of Corey when they first meet. Because he thinks about the night that he killed that kid, right? And that was the night that everybody started comparing him to Michael Myers. So once he sees into Michael Myers' eyes, he has like flashbacks like to that night because that's the night that connects them, right? But if you're asking about,
saying,
go ahead.
And I see how people can say that. I don't feel like it's portrayed too well. Like, I think
It's
like
not.
anything in that little cave, I think is up for discussion, and that's the issue.
I don't think it's up for discussion. I just think it was poorly written. Like it, or maybe not poorly written. It was poorly directed, because this whole trilogy is super grounded. You know, other than the fact that he can take like a massive amount of damage. I think if you think it's magic. It's just bad directing because it's not magic. None of it is magic at all.
It just feels out of place. Like, that's my issue with everything that takes place in there. It just feels so out of place.
I don't think it feels out of place. He's just a hermit. He's like, all right, I did my killing. I'm going to just sit here and die. He just went there to die. And then this dude disturbs him and he brings him a fresh kill. He kills him and he goes,
and then he comes, dude. You see?
Dude, that's what he slices his neck, and then he goes, "Oh yeah." He even kind of goes.
Hasn't he been killing other? Hasn't he been killing other people though? Because the bum is like, "Oh, you're the first one to come out. Why'd he let you out?"
Yeah, maybe, but maybe like that kill is just different, you know.
Because he shared it with someone else.
Yeah, maybe because he's like, you know what, this next generation is not that bad. these TikTok kids really can do some killing.
Or maybe he finally found a friend.
Yeah, maybe he is just feeling a connection for the first time. Because if he didn't try to stop him from picking up the knife, he wouldn't have killed him. He only broke his neck because he tried to stop him from picking up the knife.
I think we need to like close our eyes during half the movie and like not listen to half of the dialogue, and this movie might be good.
No, what we need to do is take the script and rewrite it, and it'll be good. Because I think there is the makings of a good Halloween movie here. I think it's got good bones.
But I just think some of the
bro, you know why? It's because they had too many cooks in the kitchen.
There were too many cooks in the kitchen.
There was a lot of people.
There was 4 fucking writers. This might have the most. I mean, there's only 3 producers, but there were 4 different production companies on this fucking movie.
They keep on adding a writer every. Halloween Kills had 3. This one has 4.
Yeah, it was just too. There were too many people. Oh, this is in the Wikipedia. For future possible entries of the franchise. Carpenter joked about how future installments could be produced if the film were to be a success. Although he acknowledged that Green was adamant in Ends being their story's ending, producer Jason Blum reiterated that while it would not be the final film in the franchise, it will be the last Halloween movie under Blumhouse, with the rights of the film series reverting back to Malik Akkad following the release of Halloween Ends. I don't know, some fucking random. He doesn't even have a fucking Wikipedia page, I don't think. So they're gonna make more of these fucking movies, man.
Oh my god!
I mean, it was gonna make money. It had $20 million budget. Like, there's no way it wasn't gonna make money. It like at least get its money back.
Yeah, and it has just barely made its money back. It's made like 10 million past its budget if you count production and marketing, which they always
do. And all the old
and
heads are going for Laurie Strode.
Paramount deal works.
Well, no, that's just the numbers is all box office, so it doesn't count Peacock at all, anyways.
But like the franchise itself is like it's like because they already made money in the box office, and now they're gonna make money off the streaming stuff.
Do you think people are getting Peacock though just to watch this movie? I think they're going to the theaters. I don't think they're getting Peacock.
I don't know. I feel like I've seen a lot of people on my timeline saying they watched this movie, and I feel like, and then Snapchat, I've seen like 4 or 5 people watch it at home. I don't see that many people having Peacock.
That's what I'm saying. So, like,
Yeah.
I don't think a ton of people do have Peacock, other than people who like The Amazing Race or some shit like that, or whatever the fuck, like whatever is on
The
Peacock.
Chicago Meds.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right. Like, but other than that, yeah, I don't think. Man, I really don't think people are getting Peacock for this movie. Because I feel like most people who like these movies would rather go see it in theaters, anyways. Like,
It's scary.
I mean, I just seen
Go ahead.
I seen too many people watching it at home, and I was like, "Why do you guys have Peacock?
Yeah,
Like,
I
and you
mean,
need the premium. You can't like free trial the premium, can you?
I don't fucking know, man. Probably no, because
I
remember
don't
we
know.
tried to
Shit,
free
Eric
trial
bought
it.
it.
No, we tried to free
Yeah.
trial it, and there was no free trial of Peacock. You don't get one. I don't know if
They
that.
got a decent amount of $14.99.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, they have 6. You need a little bit more than 6. But yeah, I don't think so. I mean, it'll make a modest amount of money, but I don't think it's gonna make like what I'm gonna go look up what the 2018 Halloween made, but like I don't think it's making that much.
They paid $255.6
I-
million.
I mean,
the
it's still
2018
gonna.
Halloween.
2018, yeah,
Wow.
on a $10 to $15 million budget.
But that one was good.
Yeah, and it was the first one in a long time that looked like it was gonna be good.
Yeah, and it had fucking Jamie Lee Curtis in it, so people were nutting.
But like, dude, look at that fucking drop off though, man. 255 million for Halloween. Halloween Kills at 130 million.
So this is gonna make.
And this
Half
is
of
probably gonna
that.
get like 70, maybe.
No, I think it'll crack 100, but it won't do much more than that. I think the
But it'll
fucking
be success nonetheless.
it will be, yeah, it will be a success regardless.
Yeah.
I mean, but like opening weekend, this tracks for the same opening weekend that Halloween Kills had. But this movie's so much worse in the larger
Yeah.
population's eyes that I don't think it'll do the same
Yeah.
worldwide at all.
I haven't seen a single person say I'm not disappointed with this on like, and that's just like small circle people on Facebook, like Twitter, stuff like that. Like I haven't
People
even looked at
liking it?
actual reviews.
No, he's saying people
No,
are
they're not
liking
liking
it.
it.
I mean, but like, did they like the second one? Because if they liked the
No.
second one and didn't like this one, they're fucking tweaking.
Yeah.
They're high on crack if they liked the second one and didn't like this one. But like, yeah, if they
Like,
didn't
I
like
think
the
they're,
second
they're
one,
just as disappointed.
well, yeah, it was never gonna live up to any expectations people had. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know how it could have, unless it was literally Michael and Laurie in a boxing ring. Fucking someone, let's get ready to rumble, and they're just fucking throwing hands for 90 minutes. Like that would have been the only way.
they had a
I mean,
cut
they-
man and
Should have been fighting longer.
This is if they would have Creed 3'd it, it would have been all right. But like, I don't know what they could have done with this movie. I have no idea, man.
someone on the subreddit was saying that they told the trilogy backwards.
Oh, how so?
So like, I guess they say Laurie should have been eager to move on in the first movie, denying that there's anything special with
Oh.
Michael. The second movie is Michael literally slaughtering a bunch of people, including Laurie's daughter, hearing from Officer Hawkins how inhuman Michael truly is. Then the final movie is Laurie as the badass soldier hunting down Michael.
That would have been dope as hell, bro. That would have been fucking
That would have been better.
fire. If this, it would have even made sense with the granddaughter's character.
Yeah.
Yeah. God damn Reddit, dude. You know, that's what I always say. Fuck 4chan. It's all about Reddit, baby. It's all
And
about
then
Reddit.
there's also another one that says, happy for Michael that he got his Spider-Man 2 moment at the end. Careful, he's a mass murderer.
Come on, he's just a kid.
They're fucking carrying him up.
That's what I said. I was like, they're fucking crowd surfing Michael Myers into his death. And then I didn't understand the layout of that machine. I thought Laurie
I
was
didn't at
standing.
all.
I thought she was
Yeah,
standing on his
same.
chest, and she was going down with the ship. I was like, oh my
Someone-
god.
You know,
Someone in
and that,
Medina was like, what is she doing? Is she getting in?
But she did. She was in the machine. She was just standing on the outside, making sure he didn't wake up.
I mean, the trailer,
Oh,
she
man.
says, maybe I have to die for him to die.
Dude, that would have been straight fucking fire. If she like the
Now,
like
that
the-
would have been an ending.
Could you imagine her like the burning monk? She's like tranquil and level, and she's just being torn apart at the seams.
Yeah.
Her legs are
And then,
breaking.
and then she throws up one of these.
Dude, though,
Explosions
years,
of
though, I was
blood
like-
everywhere. Go
for
ahead.
years I was like, why don't they just cut off his fucking hand? Like,
That's what I would have done. I mean,
he does so much damage. Choking and stabbing.
that's all he does is choking and stabbing. It was only until this recent trilogy that he was like, I could crush people's skulls with my fucking boot. This is crazy. Yeah, this is wild. He's like a baby. He's like discovering his feet for the first time. It's just, I mean, the last 20 minutes is straight fire, though. Like, this man rips his hand in half to go choke her, and then she's just like, no.
That's a power move.
No shit. I mean, and that was his good hand. That wasn't even the hand that was missing fingers and shit.
Yeah.
But like,
I did like when he stabbed a girl to the wall, because like it's a callback where people are
I think
no way there actually worked or whatever, and he stabbed someone else to the wall.
he did that in
But it's
the
a
he
knife.
did that in the 2018 one too. He made sure to stick someone to the fucking
He
wall.
does that a lot.
That's his signature move, is sticking people to the fucking wall. Yeah. And that's what I yelled audibly. I was like, "Oh, he hit her with the classic."
He goes on a wall. That's his move.
That is a certified hood classic, though. He's like, "Hey, watch this, new killer. I'm gonna teach you something. Choke, stab. You see this shit? I hung her up. She work hard."
It's so impressive.
It really
I
is,
got
No.
Yeah, there's not a single booby in this movie.
Family friendly.
Is there a booby in the other two though? There's not booby. There's only booby in this timeline in the very first Halloween. Because when he kills his sister, her titty's out,
Yeah, that's true.
and then that's it. There's not any titty in Halloween or Halloween Kills. I don't think. There's a sexy
I
nurse,
don't think so either.
but no titty. What were you gonna say though, James?
I was hoping that she was gonna start sliding down the wall and the painting was gonna be all blood.
Could you imagine if it cut her in half vertically, like it split her skull and everything? That'd be wild. I'm sure old Corey would have been like, I don't think I'm cut out for this shit right here, though. This shit too much.
The thing I also didn't get about that scene is he was like mimicking. Was he just like, okay, this is how I hold the knife? Because he was like, I was like,
Yeah.
are they like connecting?
No,
Connected?
dude. He's just trying to be like his new dad.
I
They-
kept on thinking magic.
No, dog. He was like,
There's a lot of stupid shit that you
Yeah.
think magic. It's Eric. It just is.
but
like,
you
the
gotta
movie-
remember
the movie's
though,
shitty.
this
Alright.
kid is fucking crazy. So he's like, my other daddy's a
Okay.
killer. My other daddy is Michael Myers now. He's my new dad. So he's like, okay, so I'm gonna hold her by her neck like this.
Okay,
and
like
then-
this.
Here,
Oh,
I gotta take the bandage off so I can hold the knife better. Like, no, he's just being weird. He's just a weirdo.
And I get that these aren't canon with the other ones anymore, but it's hard
No,
for
no,
me
no.
not to
It's
think
the other
about
way
shit
around.
that happened in the other ones.
This is the canon now. The other ones are non-canon.
Yeah, true. But like, due to the fact that it's not related to the other ones, I guess the better way to put it.
Yeah.
It's still hard for me not to think about that shit and be like, is this referencing that?
Oh wait,
Yeah.
is this LL Cool J's character? I
is
mean,
it Busta Rhymes
Oh,
or
man.
is it Busta Rhymes that's in that
yeah,
one?
Busta Rhymes is in
yeah.
the fifth one.
the H2O series.
He's in Resurrection, right? Because LL is
Yeah.
in H2O.
Yep.
Yeah.
H2O. Yeah, I like H2O.
Could you imagine if somebody fucking roundhouse kicked Michael Myers in this movie though? I'd be like, oh no, we jumped the shark again in two different timelines.
I mean, this movie has some crazy kills. I know we talked about it a little earlier, but like,
but that was
the
non-spoilers.
DJ
Now we can
stuff is
spoil it.
crazy.
But like, it also doesn't make sense because he was hitting the top of his head, but his jaw broke off.
I don't want to talk about physics. I'm just saying it looked cool.
The DJ kill when he walked into the
Oh, yeah.
Wurg, and he smashed his forehead, but his jaw went, and then he cut his tongue off. Dude, when Corey Michael Myers set that dude's head on fire, that was fucking crazy. I was like,
Holy.
he's doing that out of spite. Michael Myers doesn't kill out of spite, all right? He's got a list and he's killing all the people on the list. If you get in the way, then he'll kill you.
He didn't need to stomp a girl's head out like that.
Yeah, he really didn't. Like
and you saw it crush. I thought he was gonna using her as bait, but letting her go because she was trying to
that's what
she
I
was
thought
still
too.
a part of it, but she was always like, "Oh no, hey, let's not do it." So I was like, "Oh, okay, he's gonna let her live," and then he crushes her skull. I'm like, "Bro, what?"
Well, he hit her with that fucking car, man. She should have died from that.
That's Corey.
Yeah,
Yeah,
hey, that was a
makes no
crazy ass
sense.
trap though. She got fucked.
Her dumbass should have just stayed on top of the fence, though. If she'd have stayed on top of the fence and when it got hit, let go, it'd have
She
sent
was
her
just
flying.
swung around.
Yeah, well, yeah.
I mean, she should have stayed quiet though. She should have stopped fucking talking the whole time.
Alex and I both said, just play dead. If you just went,
Yeah.
he would have run over you again, but at least your head wouldn't be fucking caved in or whatever. Yeah, she was. That girl was the dumbest
he
character.
ran over her head.
Yeah,
so
because
she
he
was
does
dead
run
either
over
way.
her again, Bo.
Yeah, but he runs her over, but you could live
You
from
sh-
that.
No
But as soon as he
fucking
gets in
way.
the car, move, roll over a little bit.
Yeah, but he didn't
You
go.
weren't that stuck.
He didn't go slow. Oh yeah, she could have just rolled over. She could have inched. Oh shit! Did I? I broke my keyboard. Yeah, she could have just shimmied a little bit and been like, "Oh, okay, I'm alive. He let me live." But no, she was.
At least save her head. All right, my leg's fucked. Who cares?
Yeah.
Save your head.
Nah, she had no self-preservation. Her ass was also like, "Hey, he's killing more people back there." He stomped you because you're a fucking snitch, bitch. Next time, don't say nothing.
Yeah.
Oh man, I can't.
But I
with
guess
this.
because his dad died, everyone has to die now.
Nah, he was killing everybody before they killed his dad. He was gonna
no
kill his
witnesses,
dad.
dude. No witnesses, though.
No, I know, but he was killing everybody no matter what. He wasn't gonna let that girl live.
Dude, his
Dude,
dad's about to
if-
shoot old boy. He's gonna be like, "Hey, son, it's okay."
Yeah, yeah, that's true.
They would, they're like, it's okay, mijo.
I'm here for you. Let's go killing again. Yeah, I wish this movie didn't suck. Could you imagine this being your favorite horror movie icon? That's
Oof.
whack. I could not imagine, dude. What a sad existence. Get that shit out of here. You'd be disappointed
I mean, it's
many
like
times.
kind of having horror icons in general.
No, Jigsaw's fire. He's fire time after time, dude.
I mean, they got a lot of shitty movies too.
No,
though.
but he is never shitty in them. He got out before they got
Character
shitty.
himself.
Yeah. He died in the third one. That was the last good one.
Yeah.
And he's
I mean, you never saw Jigsaw.
I mean,
No, but
and I like Jigsaw.
but he's alive in Jigsaw. So he's still good. And it takes place before everything, doesn't it? So he's fine.
yeah, I guess you're right.
It doesn't it take place early in his
in
career?
a sense, yeah.
What do you mean in a sense? Is it yes or no? When does it cuz it
In this movie, no, it's not.
No, I'm not talking about Halloween. I'm talking about Jigsaw.
No, I'm talking about Jigsaw.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, do you want it to be spoiled?
Yeah, I don't give a shit. The
Oh
movie's
no, the movie
What?
takes
15 years
place
old.
in the past and the future.
Oh, but I'm
Yeah,
talking about the
this is a
past
time
part.
jump.
I'm talking about the part with the actual kills in it. All the traps take place in the past, right? With the
Yeah, but the
bucket
twist
heads
is
and shit
that
like
it's
that.
the past,
Yeah.
as the movie goes.
Yeah.
Well, they do the trap twice. They do it in the past and the present.
Oh, okay. But the good part is the past part, right? Where he's
Yeah.
alive.
Oh, it's all.
I like the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all good.
So I'm still right. I'm still
I don't know
right.
why people don't like it.
It's got to have.
Yeah.
It's probably just because they were like, oh, why is he still dead? That sucks. Go ahead.
I still think so far, out of Scream, Freddy, and this franchise, I think the one I've enjoyed the most was Freddy's franchise.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, so Halloween has the lower of the lows for sure. Jigsaw has an 89% on Rotten Tomatoes from audience, so people love that movie. It's the critics.
The critics
who
hate it then?
Yeah, they got a 32%.
Oh, well, they're wrong.
They
Damn.
are wrong. I think Halloween has the lowest of lows, but I think Scream is more consistent across its franchise.
I
That's just
agree
one of the
with
most consistent franchises, like
That's
out
my
of
number
all
2.
horror.
Yeah, but I mean, Freddy is just so wild. Like, I could understand how, like, with all the ghost faces, the kills are all the same. It's kind of like Michael Myers, where all they do is stab them with a kitchen knife, and Freddy's making motherfuckers explode and turning them into pizza, ripping them up like a comic book. Like, you know,
All
he's
the practical effects.
yeah,
Fucking awesome.
yeah, that's true.
Which I guess in Halloween it is all practical too. Not really. It's not really like he's fucking doing anything special,
Yeah.
like you said.
Yeah, he's not setting shit on fire. Yeah. I could see that though. I could see how that could be like your favorite because it is just
So
so
far.
wild, man. I'm gonna be real with you.
I think
I don't think anything's gonna top it
I don't think so either.
because the Texas Chainsaw Massacre's franchise is trash. It is so bad, really, really bad.
And I'm gonna let you know, as an avid Jeepers Creepers fan, it ain't topping shit.
Oh,
It's
no.
topping the list of worst third movie in the trilogy, I would say. Because I saw
I mean,
some
yeah,
reviews of
it's-
it and it's bad. It's so bad.
It's bad and it's cheap and it's just a waste of time.
Yeah, he looks like shit in that third movie.
Oh no.
He looks like the character just looks like trash. It's like y'all didn't even try. They went to Spirit Halloween and bought a Jeepers Creepers costume. And that was it.
Yeah.
What the fuck was I gonna say?
And Michael was only in this movie for like what, like 10 minutes?
No,
Yeah, there's not enough Michael.
there wasn't really enough killing though. But that's because Halloween Kills was such a fucking gore fest. It was just kills every fucking 4
I
seconds.
guess.
He murdered a whole tribe of people
But, I
in
mean,
the
how-
street. He just cut them in half.
I mean, he was fucking people up.
Yeah, he was.
I mean, they were trying to set up. They were trying too much with old boy and their relationship, though. Like they were trying to set up all that shit. Like, and you need to set that shit up in
For
last
what?
movie.
Yeah. Yeah,
For
if,
nothing.
if he would have like run into him last movie and looked into his eyes and Michael would have spared him, it would have made more sense. But like trying to do that all in this movie was a goddamn mess. So
So I'm
bad.
saying that someone needs to cut all the movies so that if they play backwards.
I mean, shit. Yeah, we could edit around it. Yeah, I just don't know why they chose to tell this story. But
Because
like,
evil's inside all of us or something. I don't know. Whatever Laurie Strode was writing in her book.
man, it seems like evil is inside of this fucking town. Burn Haddonfield to the fucking ground. Fuck those people, the savages.
Shit, he was trying.
He was trying. He set that whole fucking radio tower on fire.
Let's burn it to the ground, honey.
And then she was like, yeah, let's metaphorically burn it. And he goes, metaphorically? Bitch, I'm trying to
Huh?
set this shit on fire,
Yeah.
bro.
It was the Star Wars meme.
Which one?
And
Oh, yeah.
When Padme's like, you mean
Metaphorically,
like,
right? And then he goes,
Yeah.
right? Yeah. That shit is so good.
We didn't make that meme. That's a good meme.
Oh god, and it's just Corey.
Yeah,
That would require me to watch this movie again to get screenshots, and I don't want to do that.
that's true.
I also don't like that he's like not just evil the whole time. Like he's putting on a
It's
facade.
like, yeah, he's playing both sides.
He almost came out on top too. I mean, he kind of did.
Almost.
He made old girl hate her grandmother for a half a minute when he fucking stabbed
I mean,
himself
he
with
went
it.
out how he wanted to go out, though. Like, it's not like, I mean,
No, he didn't. He was
he
alive.
didn't have to cut his throat.
No, but he was alive. He didn't go out on his own terms. Michael said, "Bitch, you're my kill," and then he cracks his fucking neck.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, you're right. I totally forgot about the part that he snaps his neck.
Yeah.
But he
He just
almost,
stabs himself in the throat. There's no way he would have been alive still.
bro.
but
Yeah, he was alive for like 6 minutes after he stabbed himself, and Lori pulled that fucking
'Cause
knife
fucking-
out. If the knife would have
And
stayed
you know
in his
Michael
throat,
walks
and he
slow.
got shot 3 times.
twice.
Okay.
So it was a 5. It was 5
It was
rounds.
clean. It was clean though. It was clean. It went in and out.
Yeah, but it was that thing only had 5 shots.
Dude, he was bleeding from 3 separate spots.
Well, yeah, she had one of the special bullets, like what killed JFK. It went in and then came right back out.
Oh my god.
She was
Yeah.
the shooter
And it
on the
cauterized
grassy
the
knoll.
wound.
Yeah, it was so hot. The bullet was so hot. But yeah, he almost went out. He almost went out like a G. He was almost like, I'm the baddest. And then Michael was like, no, crack. And then Michael gets
I
done
mean,
up like
I
a
would
bitch.
have killed him too, though. He said, "Hey, bitch, you stole my mask and beat me up in that tunnel.
Oh
I
my
got
god,
revenge
that
now."
shit was awful, dude.
It really
It's
go ahead.
it's so bad.
It made me sad to
It's-
see Michael get beat up like that. I was like, I cannot believe that they're beating him up like this. He's an old man
Such an icon diminished by some fucking 23-year-old.
who was getting beat up by high school band nerds.
The
Yeah.
math
Beat
doesn't
up
add
by the
up.
guy who's getting beat up by band kids. Kill yourself, Michael Myers. Just fucking kill you. He should have hung
Dude.
himself in the well. Bastard.
His power level was so inconsistent in this movie.
Especially after the last movie where they cut his fingers off and then he squished the dude's skull like it was a watermelon between his thighs.
Yeah.
Ah, man, I'm starting to hate this movie the more we talk about it. I fucking hate
I'm
this
starting to
movie.
like Halloween Kills more now.
Yeah, me too. I hate Halloween Kills. The whole time I watched Halloween Kills, I was like, this movie is the worst movie I've ever fucking seen.
But now I know this movie. I'm like, fuck.
Now I know how bad it can be. I'm gonna go watch Halloween fucking Resurrection again.
I was only okay with Halloween Kills because I was like, oh, okay, obviously they can't kill him. They have another whole other movie, so they're gonna make some mistakes. And then this one, I was like, it's okay. It's gonna fix it by the end. No.
You fool. You
The
fool.
one
Yeah.
thing it did fix was actually killing the killer.
I mean, yeah. And that kill is straight fire. But if he's
Dude,
anything
his
like
fucking
Chucky,
mush is gonna mush back together.
yeah, someone's
oh,
gonna
shit,
buy
like
a
Kid Boo.
No, dude, someone's gonna buy a car that made with the metal that was covered in his blood, and it's gonna be a Michael Myers
It's
car.
like Herbie
Yeah.
fully loaded.
Michael fully loaded, dude. Beep beep. Eat somebody. Traps him in the hood. I
Some
mean,
dog's
he
gonna
might.
eat that meat. That dog's gonna bite somebody, and that person is now the new.
Beep-doo-doo,
Michael
beep-doo,
Myers.
Michael,
beep-doo.
holy shit.
That'd be pretty dope though if that happened.
He's gonna be Myers Michael.
Oh fuck! I love it.
No, they're gonna make him a Latino or something. You
Yeah.
know, you get, it's La Raza.
Hey, Michael Holmes,
Miguel.
keep it up. And he just nods and stabs somebody at the party, at the family party. I'll put this shit on my ofrenda. And he stabs grandma through the ofrenda. She hung up there. Her picture falls off.
Terrible. Terrible.
Don't tell
They're not
me
gonna be able
how
to break the
terrible.
pinata. They're not gonna be able to break the pinata, and they're gonna be like, Michael, hey, go stab it, hey.
It's one of the dudes. It's a classic.
Yeah. Hey, man, that's a classic. Hey, Michael, dude, I love your callbacks, man. It's so funny.
Is this magic or no, man?
Man, I'm looking into your eyes, dude, and they're mesmerizing, bro. Help me out. I hate this movie. It's so bad. That would be a better movie, though, than what we saw here. At least
Dude,
it'd
we
be
should
funny.
make that movie. It's so much better. We could honestly just do that scene in the backyard. It would work. This is trademark, so if anybody does it now, it's copying.
Yeah, I'm gonna get the copyright worked on. Oh my god. I mean, but at least Rob Zombie didn't direct it. This movie would have been even worse if he had directed it.
Oof,
It'd been hornier.
It would have been way
for
hornier.
sure.
Somebody would have talked
Maybe.
about skull fucking somebody.
There'd have been rape in there. There'd have been some probably incest the way this movie was going.
Yeah, probably.
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
I mean, yeah, there was no Rob Zombie in sight and there was a little bit of incest. And he still was making out with his mom. All right, let's ask these questions so we can get the fuck out of here. James, what was your favorite part of Halloween Ends? Halloween Ends.
The dad's one-liners.
Oh my gosh. Eric, what was your favorite part of Halloween Ends?
When they Spider-Man 2'd his ass.
He's just a kid. My favorite part's got to be watching them get fucking ground up. They said, "Fuck it. This is the end of the franchise. We're leaving the camera on him. We're gonna turn the lights up. You're gonna see this man get turned into putty. It was so good. It was so visceral.
You know, for a hot second, I thought they were gonna drive the car with all three in the car into the shredder thing.
I'm so glad I'm not the only one who thought that. I looked at Alex, and she's watching the movie with me, and I go, "Are they all three driving into that thing?" And she goes, "I don't fucking know anymore. I don't know anymore. It could be."
I forgot like where they were going, so I was like, "Oh, they're gonna put him in like a wood chipper," and then I was like, "Oh, okay. I guess that machine would be there." I don't know.
I didn't even think they were going to do that. I thought they were going to an open field and they were going to fucking set him on fire. And they were just going to wait until he was done.
I mean, fire crossed my mind for sure.
They should just set Laurie's house on fire. Just fucking burn it all to the ground.
Yeah, no, they need to see that shit because he keeps dipping out of fire.
Yeah. I don't know. What did I open this for? Okay. James, what was your least favorite part of Halloween Ends?
When they killed the dad, because he was my favorite part.
Oh my god. Also, our numbers are all off for this fucking stupid show. Was when they killed the dad. Eric, what was your least favorite part of Halloween Ends?
The way a 23-year-old took a mask from old Michael.
Like he was a straight bitch.
It's my time to play.
Damn it!
Yeah.
Mom said I'm allowed to have the mask. My least favorite part. It has to be everything with the granddaughter. Just fucking throw her in the bin. Scrap the character. Let's start from the beginning because she was terrible in this movie. Cinema scores. Would we rent it? No.
No.
Would we buy this movie physically? No.
Nah.
Would we buy this movie digitally?
No.
Would we buy this in the $5 bin at our local establishments?
No.
No.
No. Would you put this on in the background while people are over? No.
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 It doesn't even deserve that.
No, it really doesn't.
That is more of a reward than this movie should ever deserve. Would you watch it again?
No, I'm good on this.
I'm a maybe. I'm not gonna lie.
Hey, I'm also a maybe, yeah.
I think it really depends on the circumstances.
If I'm watching all the series, I have to watch this, you know?
Yeah, if I'm rewatching the trilogy just to double check that it's bad, in 5 years, when I have to decide whether or not I want a reboot or continuation, I'll watch them all again. Fuck it. Maybe after 5 years, it wouldn't hurt as bad. Like I won't think about it, you know?
Like I'm never gonna watch this again to the point where if I go to your guys' houses and it's on in the background, I'm turning it off.
I figured you'd just
Damn.
leave. I'm walking right back out.
Yeah, this party's over. Okay.
Oh, fuck. I just shit my pants. I have to leave. Like,
Yeah,
this is a ridiculous thing.
I ate a block of cheese.
Yeah.
I gotta go.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, man. Some little kid beat me up and took my mask. I gotta go. What the fuck was I looking for? It doesn't matter. Would you recommend it?
No.
Fuck no, dude.
Only watch the 2018 one, and that's it.
Yeah, I'd recommend you don't watch it, actually, is what I'm doing.
If Peacock was like not $14.99 or whatever it is for that premium thing, like you could get it on the $5.99 maybe, but to pay
If you stole
price?
someone's Peacock, sure.
Still don't watch it, because that's fucking...
watch Yellowstone or something.
Yeah, you got better shows you could be watching. If you fuck your like recommended for you page by watching this movie, you deserve it. Like, nah, just don't watch it. Don't even bother. All right, ratings. Eric, what is your rating of Halloween Ends?
What's in the threes?
I was just about to say I can tell you what's in the what. Currently in the threes, we have Valentine, Cats Don't Dance, and Antlers.
Are those our lowest movies?
No, currently in the twos, we have Friday the 13th Part 2 and Don't Breathe 2. Don't Breathe 2 is
Damn.
trash, though. That movie sucks ass.
Yeah.
I've never seen it.
It is so bad.
Do we have any ones?
No, currently there are no movies sitting in the one category. But I'm going to be real with you. I don't think this movie is worse than Don't Breathe 2.
I don't think it's a 2 just because the like the junkyard scene and the final scenes I think are like a good scenes.
Don't Breathe 2.
I think I'm gonna give it a.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna give it a 2.5 out of 10. I love you, Corey.
I love you, Corey. The only reason I don't think this is worse than Don't Breathe 2 is because Don't Breathe 2 tried to have me root for a rapist and a kidnapper. That movie should
For
be
the
a
old
1.
man.
Yeah, that old man is a worthless fucking piece of shit. So like nothing will ever be worse than Don't Breathe 2. If we see a movie worse than Don't Breathe 2, I vote to move Don't Breathe 2 down below it. I think that movie should be the lowest of the lows. But James, what do you think Halloween Ends is?
I give it 2 out of 10. No, because I just said the statement I said. I'll give it 3 out of 10. But there's only 2 people in the tunnel, and they're fighting for the crown to be the next Michael Myers.
But one of them's a geriatric, and the other one's a young buck who got his ass whipped by a couple of 12-year-old band nerds.
That's why I don't want to say 2 is because of 2 people, but yeah, I think it's a 3 out of 10.
Yeah. I mean, there was 3 because they were fighting over it, and I guarantee Doug's body was still in there.
Yeah, it had to be. There's no way. Unless Michael ate it. I don't know.
I mean, Michael may be eating people.
Sustenance.
Yeah. We were drinking their blood, waiting for Laurie's blood. I mean, is this movie worse than Bad Moms? Is it worse than Bad Moms, though? Bad Moms is
Bad
a
Moms
4.
got some jokes.
I was gonna say, is that a 4? Okay.
Yeah, it is our only 4 movie. But is it? Did I like Valentine more than fucking Halloween Ends? I don't know if I did.
I don't know if I like Valentine more actually.
So
That's why I voted.
Valentine is 3. So yeah, you're okay. I think I also I'm giving Halloween Ends 3 revolutions of the car eater out of 10. This movie sucked ass. This movie was terrible.
What did Alex think of it? Same thing. It was trash.
Oh, absolutely. She was like, "This movie was dog shit. This is terrible." I made the same joke that I made here. I was like, I could not imagine this being my favorite horror icon. I'd be so fucking disappointed, bro. I'd be so disappointed right now. I would just burn all my Michael Myers shit. I would just...
You better write into the Writers Guild or something.
Yeah. But yeah, I just couldn't even imagine. All right, do we have an idea of what we want to watch next week? Is there any new horror movie coming out next week?
I know some stuff we threw out was that is the Korean horror movie and then that dash cam movie. I don't know if those are gonna be seen.
I mean, yeah, those are definitely on the list.
Those are in our pocket.
Yeah, I'm more worried about like if anything is coming out.
I think Trick or Treat comes out next week, and it's just, I mean, it's an old movie, but it's the first time it's ever in theaters, so I don't know if that's something to think about.
That is, we could put that up on the. We could put that.
I would
up on
like
the board.
to check the date for sure though, because it might be the 26th. So I don't know. I think it's on like a Tuesday or something.
I mean, I won't go see it in theaters. I've seen it a lot already.
Black
but you can
Adam
watch
comes
it.
out.
Yeah.
Black Adam.
Oh, Black Adam.
It's October, baby.
After Sun. I'm not seeing any.
Or new horror movies.
No. Pray for the Devil isn't until the 28th.
Terrifier 2 is out. I don't know.
That's been out for a little minute though at Marcus. So I wonder if it's still showing.
It got extended for another weekend, but I don't know if it's still showing or not. But people,
I could also go to AMC if need be.
I think we would just rent it online at this point.
Oh yeah, if that's an
it's
option,
digital. I'm pretty sure already.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm not seeing anything.
Okay. That's got an 88% on Rotten Tomatoes.
And I know like Netflix and Hulu and shit have a bunch of stuff though that's out right now. That's probably new too.
Yeah. I mean, this is still showing at Marcus. Yeah, we'll figure it out. Yeah. I don't.
Okay, yeah. But, I mean, we have options,
and we've also never seen the first one, so I don't know if that movie would really fucking hit or not. But we do have options. We'll figure it out off stream. But what everybody else can figure out is how I'm going to thank them for tuning in on twitch.tv/SoonerLaterTV and youtube.com slash Sooner or Later TV for our review of Halloween Ends. Continue listening and watching and showing your support on all social media at Sooner or Later TV. If you couldn't catch us live, don't worry. You can listen to us on all podcasting platforms. We upload every Wednesday afternoon. So tune in next week for our review of some other horror movie. We love you guys. Bye.
Bye.